Here comes the extra support. Jirax needs to hit on the stun. He's got Fissure available and Somnus. He's got 4 stick charges up. Hasn't burned them. He'll go Shroud first. Turns around with both Death Balls as well as the stick charges. And Jirax is forced to retreat. Thompson comes back once more. Coldslap's coming back off cooldown to a second round onto Somnus. Working with No-Tail. One more attack. Won't miss up the hill. So +2 for Silencer. While X-Nova turns onto the Earthshaker into the tree line. One Fissure will do it. And another +2 in for No-Tail.
One of my favorites. This is something I wasn't thinking about when this game started. I actually really like this pairing of Silencer and
Here we are, back into the line, jump into the back lines, onto Somnus, Seth doing the work, Jirax gets the stun to follow up, they kill off the Reaper before he can actually get the Scythe off, before he can get anything off, and Io will probably join him. The Sunstrike's right in the money, FY will pop, and that's so many heroes down for LGD. A quick mag, extra life, fight me if you dare, globally throws it out. LGD, 3 heroes down, and it seems like an eternity their death time is. The Observe Awards from VP don't show anything, and the Echo Slam! Oh my god! That is just absolutely perfect. Then you can let it go too. You will get him with the Omni Slash, but the follow-up stun from Pasha coming out of the Nova locks down Pycat, and 4 heroes from Optic gone. TPD is on the run as the sole survivor, and they are hot in pursuit. No one's got the distance jump, the Fissure to hold him there, and a triple kill for no one. They'll take the mid tower. And Optic Gaming, you've taken all the towers on the map so far, but it is VP who own this. Let's see it again.
See ya. Echo Slam jam. It's almost like they knew the replay was playing. They said it pretty much on top of that. That's great. Yeah, very nicely set up. So the keys to
and then the Winter Wyvern from come on PPD, where's your skins? I expect a higher class from a TI winner. Alright, landing wise, let's get ourselves as all the voice lines get out. So it will be duel off 33 inside together, VS and Tiny. Bottom lane
as well. That's a value rune.
Speaking of which, Ana is owning this game, 13-2 in last hits. But he's up against a Enchantress and a Nyx Assassin. So once he picks up Quelling, he can actually get last hits reliably here.
The lane will get harder. He's out of regen, and Enchantress with a few levels gets a bit trickier to deal with. Crit to return Carapace into an Impale. What a sick play from him. They kill Ana down bottom. They want No-Tail as well, and Crit's got plenty of regen here playing around with, and should be fine. Back at mid, Thompson though has got that second Boundless Strike point and killed off Sumail for the second time this game.
Drop down inside the base, they do have a sentry, but there G8 Hex gets the swap back, the Hex, the grip, but the stone cancels the Fiend's grip. Is it enough to actually save XXS? He'll get the chance to pop the BKB. Look at towards Kuro, XXS had to get himself some way out of this one. They found Matumba Man though. They'll look towards Lina. The Hurricane Pike play, pushing him back to safety. The Supernova's out, so Liquid, they have to retreat. They did get 2.
They got the big one. They got the important one. Dude, Miracle tipped in the middle of that fight. He killed Babok on the side and then tipped him while they were still fighting.
They're smoked up. They're looking for the hunt. And all of Optic now have to return. They know they're not the strongest here, but okay, CCNC as a Shadowblade ES, Echo Slams with the creep wave, and they're gonna find the kill instantly. Even with the Cold Embrace, they still had enough magical damage to get through it. Wyvern goes down quickly, and VP picking their targets perfectly, but they're inside the Optic base. They have to be careful as Mirana will buy back. We've already killed off both the support. CCNC, a dieback, it could be a leap away. Turn around and get out of there. He turned for the fight into Ramses, who had the heart, knew he had the extra life, and VP know it. They're not trying to tip CCNC, they're trying to tilt CCNC.
People with those Matu cards with Obs towards place, you think, oh, it's a good, you've got like that gold with Obs on there, you're really happy right now.
Thompson gonna tank some damage as the morphing, or as the Bloodseeker.
It's like, is he really taking damage if he gets to just morph out of there? And yeah, he's full health, so
yep.
Kind of gives you this pseudo extra life if you can take damage in your
not enough damage
alternate form, and then just...
It's always cute when you have these mass ultis teamfight strats, but the problem with them is that for the most part you don't have teamfights for...
Oh, Tavo gets nailed!
You just don't have enough damage in the mini skirmishes.
Yeah.
You're just all in rely on the laning phase at that point because your Faceless Void, the Chrono's nice, but he deals no damage.
Middle barracks are under attack.
And Tavo, I mean, his game has been miserable.
Yes. Through a wave and force a TP.
So he does end up killing the range creep, interestingly, with the arrow. I assume he wants to do this because it lets them pressure their opponent a bit more, less creeps to fight.
Well, the idea is you push the wave and then you use this side pull, but immediately you see Fly. Once he sees that happening, he blocks the big camp. So if this big camp isn't blocked, you side pull and you deny a lot of farm and get a lot of extra like experience advantage.
Makes sense.
Back
That's
a
why
bit, Thompson and Sumail trading hits quite a bit here. Sumail.
that's a kill right there.
Dead. Oh, Fairy Fire. It's almost a kill. He's salved as well.
That was really close, actually. He almost salved up enough. He would have lived.
I honestly didn't even consider anti-mage. I didn't even look as that as a possibility because in my mind the hero doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So I really hope for one of two things. I hope either that we get to see and that I get my beliefs confirmed that anti-mage will be pretty much a liability, or that Pain somehow find a way to make it look good. One of those two. I don't want something in between. I don't want an okay anti-mage. Can you...
It's watching Sin's face when you've got Ramsey's song and all the lights.
I did finish my sentence. I feel
You did. MVP is now Cinderin
This
for
is like
fighting it all.
when the players are dropping all of their voice lines at once, it's like voice jamming, you know? It's kind of the same thing. Have you ever tried a voice jammer?
I have never tried a voice jam.
You know what it is though, right?
You mean like one of those...
No, it's where you start talking and then in your ears, it plays back what you're saying with a short delay. So you're hearing yourself talk, but not in real time. You hear it with, say, half a second delay or something.
Uh-huh.
When you're halfway into your sentences, what you're thinking and what you're saying are disconnected. So it gets super... You start stuttering. You start saying wrong things.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I'm just loving the taunt from one side of the tree to
Of
another.
course. And now that Storm's 6, he's more survivable here. Getting these kills are harder. Although if he does get chain stuns or Fortune's End root follow-ups, that could work really well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, they actually didn't deny the bot tower.
Dire's top tower is
A
under
bit of a
attack.
mistake there.
Yeah.
Must not have gone back. That's kind of a big loss.
I kind of forgot about it as bottom lane. Sumail. Oh my gosh, he doesn't even get a chance to ball on out. Double damage. Monkey King drops on top of him, takes
Gives it
him
to him.
out. Feels like Arteezy, as much as he's like kind of the carry on the Spectre, he needs to be using this
And
haunt.
there's going to be the Manta Dodge turning now on to Abed. Ana, that's the hand of God, living for the moment. The two-person shackle. This could be a decent turnaround, but the illusions taking down Abed with the Desolate damage. Oh, it's dirty. And the tip to boot. Easy peasy. OG taking the first set of racks 27 minutes in.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
OG Dota. There is definitely some plan behind this. Kuro has had some pretty creative drafts in this tournament. This isn't the first time they've had some off-meta picks, if you will.
Uh-huh.
And they've been solid. They have a 7-3 score for a reason. So
Yeah. It could also just be because they're massively talented players.
and their drafts are garbage. Kuro, what are you doing? All right, man, we'll win anyway.
All right, get it out of your system, boys. Okay, is it done?
Okay.
Thanks, Goro.
Damn, Kuro got tipped so much. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Kuro.
Is
Oh, Nangrata loves mind control. I mean, that's cool. All right, one for Matumba.
Yeah, that's insurance. Just paying it right now. So Matumba doesn't go for mass spiders against him. So at least he can deal with just the hero direct. All right. So rolling out. Oh, I think they know a spiders in mid lane. Matumba even. Everything's A-okay in the mid lane.
You put the push. Oh, that's great.
And then Wraith King in the save. So
30 seconds.
they're changing up the lanes in Iceberg. Well, he's tagging back. Windstrike now own the Radiant side.
Are they done yet?
No, they're not done. They're not fully done yet. Miracle starting a dance
The
club.
Brilliant Split's going to last a little bit longer. It's up to Pycat. He needs to find something out of this. The curses are out. Zai will get a quick clap, but it's Pycat versus the world that is Virtus Pro. Another Bramble. Triple kill for Roger of all people. And Optic Gaming pushing up the daisies. At least their base will look nice with some flowers.
I kind of didn't like this that much from Optic because I feel like they gave VP what they wanted, right? This was the kind of fight that VP...
Scouted out by the Radiant scan, so Pain are aware of it, and they move into the Dire jungle. They push the tier 2 tower top instead. Whoop. Wow.
That's big.
Wow.
That is very big.
Tip, 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 tip. Just the tip.
How's
Power shot through.
Tensius?
HFN. He can then blink away. The Shackle will fly after him. Disjoint.
Throw the storm.
Is under attack.
And we see SRF is going to be going for the build that we...
On
Like,
FY.
Doom actually catches it.
He does. He's able to find XXS, who tried to zip into the trees and go for a zip TP.
That's a solo kill.
Indeed, he's blocked in. FY dancing around to get the kill, teasing, taunting XXS there.
Bottom, Q has the glimmer.
So DK will fall, Abaddon will follow through, and Team Liquid tier 2 tower is gone. And maybe more. Zai so low on life. The Radiance Burn got him. The Acid Spray was ticking it. And Miracle just walks by and gets a drive-by kill onto Zai.
It's a step in the right direction. Optic, they have to just hold on and try to get the items that can bring him down.
He's got the Vision, the Observer, and Sentry, but it's kind of the worst target for him because he can't instantly kill it off, and they really would have preferred the DK. But PPD, 8th death in this game. He is half of Team Liquid's kills.
Did you see how fast he died to the Clinks there?
Somehow at TI, that man gets Earthshaker and he becomes the greatest player that's ever been on it. So we'll see if MSS can go for it as well.
Already we're beginning with the tips, with the spam. You love to see it. We've got a couple really good hero voice lines in this one as well. Thompson known for the wait for it on the Zeus as well. So keep our eyes peeled for that one as well, as OG are going to just spray their way to the bottom lane.
Yeah, it looks like nothing too shocking in terms of the hero setup. Everyone going to the lanes that you would be looking for. Thank you, No-Tail.
They're really going to love this Chatwheel spam. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this Jakiro does, too.
They go to Crystal main. Storm immediately counter-initiates with Arteezy blinking as well, but it's a perfect shackle on 2! Ursa as well, Storm. They melt, but Storm does have an Aegis. He's going to come back for a second life here, so EG still looking good here. Sumail on his second life goes balling in, catches out the Oracle as well as Thompson's Arc Warden on the backlines here. Thompson, he's just trying to TP his hero out of there, but he TP'd to the tier 1. What's he thinking? He's being pinged here. Crit going to give him the tip. It's EG's turn to turn it around. They hadn't been tipping all game, but they'll tip that one, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a painful mistake. He must have clicked the ground, maybe use his quick cast or something.